Okay, so this is the Veer. So right now this would be split right. Um, we have two tight ends. We do have the option of replace those tight ends and add extra linemen. We did do that, and we did that toward the end of the season. It was very advantageous for our offense. Teams weren't used to seeing five down linemen. Again, it's 8-man football. So if you know anything about 8-man football, usually when teams have kids down, they pretty much bring down the tight end, or they might have two tight ends down, and there's a lot of space to work with. So if the defense can't tackle, then chances are they're gonna be in for a long day. And honestly, I was just trying to find a play that hit quick. And we had a lot of running backs. I was trying to get guys the ball. We had a pretty good offensive lineman, and we just utilized our kids the way we were supposed to. So as we can see right here, whenever we ran Veer, we wanted to always block to the play side. So we start off with the center. The center's job was to block to your play side gap. If no one's in your play side gap, then you need to check the backside gap. Chances are there was 9 times out of 10 there was always somebody in the backside gap if they wanted to play side for the center. So right now she's running veer right. Right guard's job was obviously to block play side. If there's nobody in your play side gap, which will be the A gap, you need to check backside B gap. And chances are, like I said, there's always going to be somebody either play side gap or away from the gap. And I was big on protecting the A gaps because I don't like when defenses get penetration through the A gap, especially if I'm on the center, because then they can disrupt the whole play. The left guard's job is pretty much simple. Block to the right, which was the A gap, because that's the place I we're going to. Check. If there's nobody in your A gap, you need to check back. Chances are there's going to be somebody back there. The play side tight end, his job was check gap. If there's nobody in the B gap, then you need to run to a linebacker. We were not blocking the defense in. Why? Because we will have the wingback right here, or if we went I formation. I wasn't necessarily too much concerned with the defense ends because this play hit so fast. It was either going to hit in the A gap or it was going to hit in the B gap. And the backside in right here, he was never going to make the play. So I just told the tight end, run to a linebacker. So kids aren't used to having two guys get on them very quick. Like, this play happened so fast. Before the linebackers knew it, we had guys right in their face. And our fullback was a pretty good fullback, so he had the opportunity to get a lot of yards and score some touchdowns on this. This was a great play for us. Again, this is split left, veer left, so now we're just running same play to the opposite side. Pretty much our rules still follow. We're blocking to the play side, center. Now we're running split left, veer left. Yes. You need to check your left A gap. Is there anybody in your left A gap? Yes, block A gap. If the answer is no to that, then you need to check backside B gap. Chances are there's going to be somebody right there 9 times out of 10. Left guard. Is there somebody in your play side gap? We need to look at the A gap first. Okay, is there somebody threatening us in our A gap? Yes, then we should be double teaming with the center. If not, somebody in the B gap, chances are we're going to be double teaming with the tight end. The offense was pretty simple. The kids got it down within a week or two, and we were really efficient at this, and we ran this very, very well. Tight end, if there's nobody in between you and the guard, run to a linebacker. Backside tight end away from the play. Is there somebody in the B gap? Yes. Block down. There's nobody in the B gap. Simple job. Run immediately toward a linebacker. Again, so we're here in I formation now. Just another look. Same play, so we're just window dressing. Why? Because some teams might try to cheat, and even if they did cheat, we just ran backside anyways. But then later on down the season, we pretty much just found it easier just go I formation and run veer right or veer left, and really we still blocked the same. We blocked everything up the same, but it's just like teams couldn't get a dead jump on whether we were going to run to the left or right, and it really didn't matter because they had to stop it. But sometimes teams would guess, and they would guess wrong, and then ultimately they would end up paying a price for it. But this is just another way that we ran veer out of the I formation. So this first clip here is from the first round playoff game. It was a tough game. We ended up winning 8-6, and this score is the only score of the whole game. This happened in the first quarter. So we ran Veer and we scored. Again, both tight ends are at the end. It's 8-man football, so we have three less players. So we have our tight ends in right now. If you see them, they're both the two players at the end. They are not blocking down. Okay, we are running full speed to the linebackers. Why? Because we have no threats in our immediate gaps, and the guards and both guards should be blocking down, which they do, to protect those A gaps because we have immediate threats. And our fullback just follows his block. And again, his play hits very quick, so I'm not too concerned about defense ends making the play. I'm about to show you guys right now. Again, we had the luxury of having a pretty fast fullback, so that helped us out also. But again, it's just a great play to run for 8-man football. This is another clip of Veer. Same thing. Our tight ends are looking to see they have a threat. No, if they do not, we're immediately running to a linebacker, which they both did a great job of here. Again, maybe not the best of blocks, but we're getting in the way. And at the end of the day, that's all we can ask for because our fullback is going to make people miss. Or he was good enough that he was going to break some tackles, as we're about to see right now. Again, I'm going to pause the video. We see our two tight ends. They're running. You can see them heading toward the linebackers. Uh, Again, linebackers aren't used to seeing people get in their face right now. That's what we wanted. Uh, the guards are doing a pretty good job, I would say. And our fullback, I mean, he was just pretty much a monster. He makes a hell of a play here, and he scores. So